Guys, it's elexcels, and I'm here with an important message for you guys. But before I get into all that, I need you to like and subscribe this video. It would mean a lot to me to just have you guys, push my content out there. But anyways, back to the message, man. Earlier I was at work and I just was realizing, man, that in this day of age, bro, a lot of men out here, like 95% of the guys out here, don't have their masculinity. They cannot play that card. I'm going to say that one time for you guys. A lot of y'all don't have your masculinity, and it's okay. There was a point in my life too where I didn't even have it myself, but I took a good look at myself and I did a SWOT analysis on myself. So basically what that means is I looked at my strengths, my weaknesses, opportunities that I could have came across, and threats that I was facing in my current moment in my life. And you should do this, every couple weeks, take a good look at what you're doing in your life, man. For real, for real. Reevaluate what you're doing and where you need to be headed. All right. I took a couple of notes down and I just want to, relay what I've learned because, give you my testimony of what I went through. Because I want you guys to do well yourselves. I want you guys to prosper as well. All right, so the first rule to claim your masculinity. This is most important. This is paramount that you guys learn this. But you guys need to start controlling your mental state and how you see everything and how you perceive the world. You guys need to take control of your mental state. You need to take control of your mental health. A lot of us guys out here nowadays, man, we're down bad. We're letting people telling us what to do. We're letting a lot of women try to control our life out here. If you know who you are, I myself, I know I'm a king and I know where I'm heading. And I got my goals laid out for me and I want to chase them. I'm chasing after them right now, every day. Like I said before, for every second you're not pushing, you are falling behind in the game. You got to keep pushing. All right. And there's 4 C's I live by in my life to help me control my mental state. And everyone's heard this before, but you got to stay calm. You got to be cool, stay collective. And the most important one, I believe, out of all this is have confidence. And whatever you're doing, have complete confidence in yourself. There's going to be times where you might fail, and that's okay, man. Life ain't perfect. But you got to keep pushing. You got to give it your all. You got to confidently give everything your all and whatever you're doing. You're working your 9 to 5. Let's say you're, I don't know, you're a gas station attendant, man. You give that your all. You hustle. You go in for overtime hours to get to the bag, man, because that's what's most important out here. And afterwards, when you get out of work, I want you to hustle on your side hustle. I want you to work on that side hustle. I don't want you to sit around. Let me just go home and watch Netflix and then I got to repeat this process. Because before you know it, you're going to be 40 and you're going to be looking in the mirror and you're going to look at your gut, seeing the bag of Doritos that you ate every day, binge watching whatever, fairy tale dream show you want to watch to make yourself feel better. So instead of doing that, why don't you get off your butt, go to the gym, get a workout in, man. Actually improve yourself. Stop watching people go by doing what they want to do in their life. It's time to start taking control of what you want to do. All right. And whatever you're doing, man, be proud of it. Be proud of what you got, where you came from, and where you're headed. You got to know yourself, man. Always be proud of yourself, all right? Because I bet you a year ago, you were in a different spot than you were a year ago, 2 years ago. A couple years ago, I didn't know I was going to be doing YouTube. There was times where I thought I wasn't going to get the job I wanted. But you know what? I had faith. in myself. I kept pushing. I know where I started at. And I always had the goal in my mind that I know I want to get to this point in my life. And guys, from my testimony and from a lot of other people's testimony that who are successful, they stay focused, man. They kept going. You know, when they had doubters, they had haters. That didn't bother them. You're gonna have those kind of people in your life. Matter of fact, you need them. You know what? Let's give them an applause right now, because this is to you guys, man. Because we're out here, us kings, we're hustling for what we want to do. We know what we want. We're gonna claim it. We're out here to play to win. We're not playing for fun. We're not playing the game just to see where it's gonna take us. We have a goal in our mind, and we know where we're heading. All right, it's not a race. Nothing great happened overnight. Rome, it wasn't built in a day, to keep it honest with you. Keep it a buck with you. You know, when people win the lottery, you know, that's not great. Those people, they usually blow through their money because they didn't know what to do. They weren't financially literate. But, you know, you ever notice that, like, for my kings out here that are in the gym currently, and if you're not, I want you to start going, man. But for my kings out there who are watching this and they're in the gym already, man, just remember the time, like, when you thought you couldn't put up that certain weight and then you finally did. Remember how long and like how it took you forever to finally reach that weight. But once you finally reached that weight that you could throw up, man, didn't you feel great about yourself? Didn't you feel so damn proud about what you just accomplished, man? This is life in general. You know, you reach a pinnacle, great. We celebrate, we reach that, boom. But we can't just settle there. All right, being a man, this is part of being masculine, man. You reach a goal and you got to set a new one. Another key factor of claiming your masculinity is, you know, taking accountability of yourself and the actions you made. You know, like I said, none of us are perfect. No one is perfect. None of us are perfect. But recognize the mistakes you made. All right. Can you honestly tell yourself, man, I made this mistake, wholeheartedly knowing that I did this by myself. I'm my own man. I didn't have to listen to anybody else. I followed my intuition and it led me there, and it led me in the wrong direction, and therefore a mistake was derived from it. Being a man is taking accountability to that. All right, bet. I did this. So what? Now it's time for me to learn on from it and not make that mistake again. These are facts that we need to start taking notice of, man. We got to start being accountable. This is the game. All right. You know, this platform right here, this ain't meant for peasants, man. We're kings out here. You know, real kings, we're putting in the work, man. We're doing this every day. This hustle, this grind. And I love every second of it, as you should too. All right, start valuing yourself, man. And when you recognize those mistakes you made, you're going to laugh about them. You're going to laugh. You're going to look back on them and like, damn, I really did that. I was a clown. Or, man, I'm glad I'm not where I used to be, though. I'm moving forward, man. That's the mental state you need to have. All right. And finally, what I believe is a very important factor to being a man. Not just you. A lot of people can call themselves men, but are you really a man? Do you have masculine features about yourself? Do you? Really ask yourself that, guys. And this ain't just to put you down, man. This is to like lift you guys up. This is to help you know and recognize where you're going. But the final thing I want you guys to realize is a real man, he leads. He's not embarrassed of what he's doing. He knows where he's going. He leads people into the right direction. He's not a follower. He's not a goat. He leads. He leads the herd. He points them in the right direction. He points them where they need to go, where they don't even know they need to go. But you point them in that direction. You can't be a blind follower. This is most people nowadays. They go on social media, they go on IG, and people are telling them, oh, you know, this is how you need to treat your woman, or this is how men should be. Men should be bowing down to women, kissing their ass. F all that, man. F all that. You're the man. And as the man, she should be following you. And if she ain't with that, man, she ain't with your program, man, she don't need to be a part of your life. As a king, you don't need to deal with that headache. Do you really need to deal with that headache? Do you? No, you don't. So guys, I just want to end this video with this note. Start being masculine, man. That's what it is, man. This is what a king is. A king, he's not listening to others. He's leading his people. He's a conqueror. He conquers every day. He seizes the day. Carpe diem. Seize the day. Stay proud of who you are and know where you're going. Know where you're heading. Peace. I'm out.